So for the past 4 months, pretty much all my life has been focusing on bringing this one product to life, which is what I call the Viper Beta version 1 quick release sliding mitt. So for those who don't know, this is the first of its kind, and it's a baseball sliding mitt that opens up and basically uses these magnets and interlocking teeth to hold it closed. And I came up with the idea about 4 months ago, and yeah, ever since I've been working on it, and finally for maybe past 2 months it was actually up for sale, and I was making these by hand, and I'm honestly relieved to say that I'm not doing it anymore. I got a message. Yeah, so that's over with, and I'm happy to have been able, like, at least the skill and the materials and everything to brought it to market, to be able to be bought by customers, because also would have taken a long time because I'm still not manufacturing, and that's kind of what this video is about. The next step is for me to get into manufacturing, because right now I don't have any product on the market at all. I have the idea, and it's been tested enough where just a few things that I gotta work out. Other than that, the next step is just for me to get into manufacturing. So yeah, it's just gonna be an update. I haven't been doing the accurate amount of marketing that I should be, but that was really because I didn't want to over market and then get too many sales. But actually in the end I didn't sell out my last drop, which to me I don't really read as lack of interest, because a lot of people don't even know it's being sold, and there was just a few, I guess, bottlenecks in or kind of, I guess, stumbling blocks there for customers to buy, like barriers, I mean. And basically I'm saying that, meaning I was first only selling to early access members, so you have to pay $6 to get early access, and then you'll be able to order. So that's already rules out a lot of people. Number two, I was only doing drops, and then if they would sell out, then I'm doing a small quantity and they wouldn't be available, and if anyone wanted it in between, also couldn't get it. Number three, it's not really the season for this type of stuff. I would assume when baseball season about to start up again, it would sell more. So the fact of just where I am in time probably didn't help. Number four, it is a beta version, so some people saying they would buy it once I get into manufacturing. I've worked out all the problems. Five, it takes like a long time for me to make, for whole batches, 2-3 weeks for me to make, so I don't have any on hand. Number six, I only had adult sizes, so, and I feel like the majority of my audience is younger, so I feel like if I had youth sizes, it would sell a lot better. Number seven, I only have one color and no designs and stuff. And then number eight, I just kind of was unclear. Like, some people think that I still not selling them. Like, they don't even know. So that's a lot of reasons, kind of explanations on why things wouldn't sell out every time. So when I do get into market to manufacturing, I'm gonna eliminate all of those issues, and then we'll be in business. And I won't have to actively be the one every time I get an order to make it, and that'll just streamline the process. So unfortunately, I haven't made any progress in finding a manufacturer. I've looked on Alibaba to see anyone who makes similar type of stuff, but understandably, a lot of the manufacturers aren't expecting somebody to come at them with a new idea for a sliding mitt. So typically they just will put your logo on an existing one. You're not gonna make this. That's acceptable. It's still unfortunate, because someone has to. I gotta find somebody who will, but these are not common materials either. Magnets don't really get used in this sort of thing, or in clothing, or with cut and sew stuff at all. So that's kind of hard to find. But neoprene, that should be easy. Spacer mesh, which is the inside, all that should be easy. But also, I think the quality on these is honestly better than even Evo showed and stuff, because it's a lot more comfortable. None of them even have inside liner. I think it's just neoprene. So Like these, honestly, if you've used a sliding mat at all, you'd be able to tell, like, okay, these things are a lot more comfortable. Like the way it's designed, it's not like completely round. It has more space right here for your fingers and stuff. So the design is pretty much good. The only thing which was my number one concern, and it actually did come true, was the issue with this, because as you can imagine, putting such a weak point on the bottom where probably all the weight's gonna go is not the brightest idea. And originally this was really flimsy. You can tell now, just like ribs that make it stronger, but at first I wasn't that. And I had a customer who used it and the whole thing kind of just bent back and broke off. So now that it's stronger, I haven't had any complaints so far. But I am wondering if people don't really slide like this, if they go more like that, if maybe that'll still catch dirt. But again, I haven't had any issues with it, so it should be all right. Last thing I'm gonna say is I'm working on, I haven't really started working on it, but the next step would be for the Viper Comp, which stands for composite, which is a two-piece. And that's basically going to function a lot more like the elbow guard, which I think I've shown on here, which is basically you wear a permanent, not permanent obviously, but throughout the game you would wear the cuff basically, and then the sliding mat would just be this. It wouldn't have these sides, so you would be like essentially wearing this, and then these were like snap onto the outside. So I call it a holster style, and you would essentially, it would have none of this stuff, way less magnets, lightweight, less material. You just take it out and you could just insert your hand, and automatically these will stick to the cuff and you're good to go. So I feel like that would be a lot more easier for youth customers, since that's my biggest audience, biggest customer base in the first place. I should probably do something that tailors to them the most, and even this could be probably a bit complicated. And if they could eliminate all of that, it would be, I mean, coaches and stuff would like it even a lot better if they could just insert their hand and they're good. So that's pretty much the update. I'll keep you guys posted on that. Also, I'm going to be doing some other videos because I'm starting another project. It's not really a business in the sense where I'm selling products, but it's kind of a development business or a brand or whatever. And I'm going to be doing things, posting about that also on here, so pretty soon. So the next video I make would probably be about that. So thanks for watching, and that's pretty much it.